There's just no point, it's a shame. Cheers. Oh, how lovely. Well, it wasn't like that here. Oh, right then. Oh. Welcome. Good morning. Oh. So this morning, I'm going to start here. If you want to sit as you normally do, as John is in Trikonasana, then do so. Whatever's easier for you, whatever's a bit more comfortable on the knees, okay? So it's up to you. If you do sit in your Trikonasana, maybe just sit on the one block. Might be a little bit too. I've got the two starting hero's pose, but if you want to sit with your legs crossed, then I'd sit on the one block and then just come right to the front of the block and just let the hips kind of tilt forwards, okay? So just, it's okay. It's good it does it now. So just sitting up nice and straight and tall. And just start to slow the breath. Relax and quiet the mind. And just take a moment. And just go inside and just relax. Stretch up through the spine. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. And just notice the breath coming in and out. Gently feeling the abdomen rising as you inhale up to the chest. As you exhale, breathing down, gently bringing the abdomen in towards the belly button. Turn the palms over if that feels good, if you wish. And have the palms open, or you could take a chin mudra, so bringing the forefinger and the thumb together. Gently pressing on the forefinger nail with the thumb. Stretching the other three fingers out nice and straight. Just relax the jaw. And then start to deepen the breath. So breathing into the abdomen, up towards the rib cage and then the shoulders. Exhaling down through the shoulders, the rib cage, and then gently pulling the navel in as you exhale. Inhale. All the way up. Exhale down. Inhale into the abdomen, up to the chest, right the way through. And as you exhale, make a sound. And again, inhale. Exhale. And then inhale. Abdomen, chest, shoulders. And as you exhale, keep the mouth closed, but make the same sound. So inhale. And then keep the mouth closed, keep the same sound. You notice the sound coming from the back of the throat. So inhale, abdomen, chest, shoulders, and make your sound with the mouth closed. The Ujjayi breath. Inhale, up to the abdomen, chest, shoulders. Create that sound. And then inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And take one big deep inhalation all the way up. Use that Ujjayi breath on the way down. And then turn the palms back over onto the thighs. Inhale, raise the shoulders up. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades back. And again, inhale up. Exhale back. And the other direction. Inhale up. Exhale down and forward. And again, inhale up. Exhale forward. And then just keeping yourself seated on your block. Just taking your shoulders back, but with the elbows this time. So inhale up, exhale back. And again, inhale, open your chest, exhale. And release into your arms. Inhale up, exhale back. Lovely. Stretching the arms. Inhale, exhale. And let's try the other way. So rolling the shoulders. Inhale up, exhale forward. You feel that separation of the shoulder blades as you exhale them forward. And then release the arms. Inhale the arms up. Exhale forward. And one more. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Lovely. And then just take a nice little twisted flow. So inhale. Exhale. Just gently bring the left hand down towards the right knee. And then the other way. Inhale up. Exhale the right hand towards the left knee. And again, inhale. This time, exhale, taking the hand down to the opposite knee and either pressing the hand into the mat or into your lower back. Press the hand onto the thigh. Inhale to lift. Exhale to take that twist. Lovely. And then inhale back up to center. Exhale, take your twist in the other direction and either place the hand in your lower back or onto the mat. Inhale to lift. Exhale, take a nice twist. Wonderful. And then breathing yourself back to the front again. And then, when the music goes a bit louder. And then taking your blocks from underneath you. Lovely. And just coming into a nice cat-cow. So we're just going to have a nice little roll to the shoulders, and then we're going to go into a nice dancing cat, which is quite nice. So inhale, open the heart space, looking forward, lift the lower back. You're stretching up, making sure your knees are underneath the hips, lifting, lifting. Exhale, rolling through, tucking the chin, pulling that navel into your spine. Inhale, lifting, reaching the hips up, opening through the chest, looking forward. Inhale. Exhale, roll through the lower back, tucking the chin. Lovely. And then this time, inhale. Lovely, opening up, sitting all the way back here, feet to heels. As you exhale, roll through the shoulders, coming up. Inhale. Bringing the seat to heels again, rolling through your dancing cat. Exhale, rolling up. And again, inhale. Seat to heels. Exhale, rolling through. Take one more. Inhale. Exhale away. Excellent, lovely. Okay, so bringing it into a nice neutral spine. And then tucking the toes. Inhale and exhale, reach the hips up and taking it into your downward facing dog. Have a nice little stretch here. So reaching the heels down, lifting through the hips. Inhale. Exhale away. Lovely. Just bring your feet into it. That's it. Lovely. You can even rock onto your tiptoes, reaching up. Inhale. As you exhale, roll through the feet, press the heels down, but then lift the hips. Work with your hips a second. So if you press the heels down, lift the hips, and then pull back as well. That's it. Okay. Lovely. All right. Wonderful. Let's have a go. So sink the heels, lift the hips. So sink the heels, lift the hips, and then pull back. That's it. Feel the difference. Yeah. Wonderful. Take a couple more breaths here. Where's you done it? So sink the heels, lift the hips, and then pull back. There. Good, isn't it, when someone does that? You're like, oh yeah. Okay, wonderful. And then tiptoe your way in, the feet towards the hands, and then bring one ankle behind the other, seat yourself down. And we're going to come into Trikonasana, opening up into our butterfly. So reaching the hips out, reaching the knees out, maybe just pressing the thumbs into the soles of the feet. A massage. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, start to just fold forward, squeezing the knees out. You can either stay there or bring the elbows in front of the shins and just take a bit of a deeper fold. Keep the shoulders away from the ears, so just pressing the shoulders down. Lovely, and then breathe yourself back up. And then just come to a nice cross-legged position. And we're going to take it into our cow face, which is quite a nice pose. It's a real good chest opener. You might need your strap for this one. So reaching up to your right arm, place your right hand in the center of your shoulder blade, and then take your left hand round, and it's the back of the left hand. See, I'm not very good on this side. It's my worst side. Inhale, opening the chest. If you want to, you're meant to try and take a bind here. You can take your strap in one hand. I'll show you from the other side. So you can take your strap in the one hand, your that side, and then strap in the other hand. She says. And then you can walk down towards your fingers. So you're kind of trying to reach your fingers, but use that strap to pull, lift, and reach back with the elbows as well. Quite a nice way to do that one. If I'm going to hand with the strap, anybody want to give it a go? So reaching up through the elbows and reaching down. We'll come back to this later and see how you feel a bit later as I opened up the chest a bit more. Inhale. As you exhale, release, and then just take the arms in the other direction. And again, pressing into the back. Try to get the bind if you can. And if not, do use the straps. It really does help. Inhale. And you probably find it's complete. Do it one side, yeah, you're completely different on the different sides of the body. You probably find it with your hips as well. One hip's a bit more open than the other. Same with your shoulders. Reach that top elbow back, reach the chest forward. Yeah, you can just walk yourself down your strap, yeah? Wonderful. Inhale. Feel that expansion into the rib cage. Exhale and release. Lovely. Excellent. And then coming back over onto your tabletop. So rolling over or rolling round. And let's take a nice puppy dog pose. So inhale, lift. As you exhale, walking forward, just leaving the knees exactly where they are underneath the hips, lowering the chest down towards the mat, your heart space down. And either taking the chin or the forehead. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can sink a little deeper. If you want a deeper stretch, come up onto the fingertips, press the palms up and take a deeper stretch through the chest. Inhale. As you exhale, breathing it down, and then bringing the hips down to the mat, bringing the shoulders over the elbows and coming into Sphinx. Inhale. A bit lower. Excellent. Inhale, lift. This is a back bend, but just feel it on your lower back. So just take care. And then as you exhale, just breathe yourself down towards your mat. Take your hands behind you. We're going to inhale up to locust. Inhale and lift. It's like someone's pulling your arms back. Lift the thighs. Really lifting off the mat. Inhale. Exhale back down. Lovely. And then come into cobra. So taking your fingers as wide as possible underneath your shoulders. Squeeze the elbows in. Inhale to lift. Ever so slightly. Use that back bend. Inhale. And then exhale down. And take a wide cobra. So take the hands just off the mat. Inhale. Lift. You can even take the hands a little bit. The arms a bit straighter. And then exhale down. Lovely. Sitting back onto the knees. Taking a nice balasana. So reaching forward with the hands, feet to heels. Inhale. Exhale away. And then we'll take that again. So coming up into your cat-cow. Let's take a couple of dancing cats and then do that floor sequence again. So inhale, lift it. Sit yourself back. As you exhale, rolling through, humping, if you like, through the upper back. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Breathe yourself back up to a nice flat back. Inhale and exhale your way down into your puppy dog. Lifting through the fingers, lifting the palms, if that feels nice. Ooh, taking it down. Inhale. Exhale, the shoulders over the elbows. Bring the hips down for your Sphinx pose. Inhale to lift. Exhale, bringing it down. Reach the arms behind you. Inhale to lift your locust. Really reaching up. Inhale. Keep lifting, lifting through the legs. Exhale back. Come into cobra. Spread the fingers. Elbows in and inhale up. Hasn't got to be too high. Exhale back down. Take a wide cobra. Inhale up. Opening up the chest. Exhale away. Lovely. Sitting all the way back onto the knees. We're going to tuck the toes. Inhale and exhale up into your downward facing dog. Spread the fingers. Reach the heels down. Lift through the hips. Lovely. And then exhale and press the chest through towards the thighs and take your glance towards your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. And then stepping forward, start to walk forward and bring the hands into the feet. Exhale into a lovely forward fold. Ooh. Hamstrings feeling a bit tight this morning. Ooh. Bend through the knees. Inhale, open up the arms, reaching all the way up for your Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale away. Roll the shoulders, take a nice rock forwards and back. Spread the hands. Roll the shoulders down. And then engage the knees. Tuck the tailbone. Do a couple of sun salutations. So reaching up. Exhale, floating all the way down. Lovely. Inhale, half forward fold by the fingertips to the mat or the hands to the shins. Exhale, forward fold. And then step back with the right foot all the way down the mat. Nice big step. Sink the back knee so it's quite far back. You've got a nice big range here with your hip flexors. Inhale, reaching up for your low lunge. As you exhale, reaching back, so take a back bend if that feels good for your lower back. Inhale, exhale down. We're going to take a nice twist here. So you can use a block if you wish to. It's a little bit loud with a Gayatri mantra. So taking your right hand onto the block, inhale and exhale away with that left arm. Squeezing up, opening up through the shoulders and the back. Inhale. Exhale, float that hand down and place your left hand on your block or inside of your front foot. Inhale and exhale the other way. And use that knee, so using the shoulder and the knee to work together, press into each other, bit of resistance. Inhale. As you exhale, float the top arm down, remove your block, take your hands either side of your foot, tuck the back toe, step it back into your plank. Inhale. You can drop through your chaturanga or drop the knees, chin and chest. Dig the elbows in towards the rib cage. Inhale up through cobra or take the hands back a bit further. Lift for your up dog. Exhale back onto the knees or over the toes and reaching back up into your downward facing dog. Pressing the heels, lifting the hips, pressing the chest through. And then inhale. As you exhale, step your right foot forward. You're bringing the right foot forward, lower that left knee to the ground. Inhale, opening the chest, making sure your ankle is underneath the knee. You can place that block inside the front foot, pressing your left hand into the mat or the block. Exhale that right arm away. Lovely. You're twisting, keep reaching and reaching this top arm back, bring it into alignment. Inhale. As you exhale, float that top arm down. Place your right hand on the block. Inhale and exhale away with that left arm, pressing that shoulder and the back of your arm together. So you've got the shoulder, the knee and the back of your arm together. Get that resistance. Inhale. Exhale, floating down. Replacing the hands either side. Tuck the back toe, stepping in to a lovely forward fold. Bend through the knees as much as you need to, as much as you feel comfortable. And then let's take a twist here. So you can even take a block here if you wish, or take it straight onto the mat. So place your left hand onto the block, and then bend through this left knee and stretch to the right leg nice and straight. So you're bending, and then you're going to release the right arm. So you're stretching all the way through that right hand side of the body. Inhale. Exhale. And then reaching up. Inhale, float that arm down as you exhale, replacing your right hand onto the block or the mat, pressing through that right knee. And then inhale and exhale, opening up the left hand side of the body. Keep reaching the shoulders back. So you're bringing the shoulder one on top of the other. Inhale. Exhale, floating down. Remove the block and then opening up to your Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale down, rolling the shoulders. Lovely. And then let's go for that again with a few adjustments. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up, reaching all the way down. Inhale, fingertips to the mat, look ahead or your hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale and step back. Exhale. Now you've got a choice here. You can either lower the back knee or keep the back knee lifted. Completely up to you. Okay, so you can take that block again if you wish, or press straight into the mat. Inhale and exhale, twisting towards that knee. So twisting towards, that's the one. Lovely, you've got a nice twist going on. Twists are great in the morning. Really good to stimulate your digestive system, get it all moving, ready for your day ahead. Keep reaching the back heel towards the mat, really toning through that leg. Inhale. As you exhale, floating down through this arm. Inhale and exhale that right arm away. And again, pressing the top of the back of the arm into the knee, pressing away. Now either stay here or turn on that back heel. So you're bringing the inside of your foot down. That's it, for the other arm. That's the one. And either stay here or breathe up to warrior two. Pressing into that front knee, opening to the chest. So the chest is running in line with the long side of your mat. Inhale, exhale, lovely. Windmill down, remove that block, and then step yourself back into your plank. Inhale. You can lower through your chaturanga dig the elbows in, or you can drop the knees, chin and chest. Inhale through to up dog, or keep the thighs down for your cobra. Inhale, exhale, back onto the knees or over the toes, reaching up to your downward facing dog. Keep reaching back through the heels. Inhale. As you exhale, step that right foot forward. And again, you have the option to keep the knee lifted, or you can take the knee down. Take your block or press straight onto the mat. Inhale, press through that left hand. Exhale that right arm away. Lovely. If you're twisting towards that knee, keep dropping through the hips, reaching through the back heel, stretching that back leg. Inhale. As you exhale, float down the right hand and taking up that left arm. Keep reaching that upper arm into the knee, bring that resistance, pressing together. And then either keeping it here or turning on the inside edge of that back foot. So you're bringing the inside edge of the back foot to the mat. Keep dropping through the hips. Inhale. Release that right arm and bring yourself up for your warrior two. Pressing into that front knee. Opening the chest, so letting the arms be parallel to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, window down. Step the back foot in and come into your Uttanasana. Ooh, feel like you're opening up through the legs, opening the hips. It should feel a little bit easier now on the hamstrings as well. So you exhale there. Inhale, opening up through the arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Roll the shoulders and take a nice rock. Lovely. We're going to take that one more time, but build it all the way back up again to some nice standing poses. So inhale, opening up. As you exhale, floating all the way down. Lovely. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. This time, step back into your plank. You can take it onto the elbows if it is tricky on the wrist. You can always loosen it off the wrist and take your plank here. Okay. Inhale. You're going to lower through your chaturanga or take the knees, chin and chest. Come all the way down to the mat and take your cobra or come up onto the hands, reaching up into your up dog. Exhale over the toes or back onto the knees, tuck the toes and reach up your downward facing dog. Keep pressing back through the heels, lifting up through the hips, seeing how that feels. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Coming round with the strap. Like, oh my God, where's she going there? Ready? Inhale, lift the hips, sink the heels. That's it. Oh yeah, I can see back nice and flat there. Fabulous. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, sink the heels. Lovely. Wonderful. Got some wonderful Ujjayi breath coming on. Sounds really good. Inhale. Ooh. Exhale. Sink the hips. Lift. That's really good, Janine. That's really good. Lovely flat back. Is your wrist okay? Have a break if you need to. Go around to everybody. Have a bit of a rest if you want people to really pushing through. Bring your feet together a little tiny bit. That's it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. Can you feel that? Good. Have a break if you want. I just want to make sure everyone's in their down dog. You ready, John? So lift the hips. Exhale them back. Pressing the heels. That's it. Good. Lovely. Ha-ha. And then if you have the energy, I've had you there for a long time, raise up your right leg into three-legged dog. Keep pressing through that left heel. And then inhale. And swoop that knee down and plant the foot in between the hands. Lovely. I'm going to come up into a nice high lunge. So again, if that's a bit tricky for you, place the knee down and build your way up, or you can come all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, sink the knee, and then turn on the inside edge of that back foot and reach out for your warrior two. Press into that front knee. Inhale, lift through the arms. Exhale, lower the back hand, lift the right arm. Exhale back for your reverse warrior. Keep reaching that knee forward. And either staying here or release that left arm and take it parallel with the right. So taking nice parallel, lean over. Inhale. Stay here or release that right heel and press into the right foot. You're pressing, lovely, that's great. Inhale. Exhale, taking the hands back out, lowering the heel. And then stretch that front knee straight. Heel toe the back foot in ever so slightly. Inhale to lift. Exhale, reach forward and start taking it into your triangle, your Trikonasana. So with this pose, sometimes it's quite nice to use a block. If you use your block, you can press into the inside edge to bring alignment to the upper body. So opening up through the chest, lovely. And then once you have your position and you feel that your one shoulder's on top of the other, maybe take that block a bit lower, but keep that shoulder exactly where it is. So the deeper stretch, you could even take your block even lower. That's it. Oh, feel that stretch on the hamstring, on the inside of the thigh. Lovely. Keep opening through the chest. Inhale. As you exhale, breathe the arms back up. Keep the legs straight. And then take the hands behind the back. Clasp the hands. Reach up. And then bring the back toe round ever so slightly. So you're starting to bring the hips round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, taking it forward for your pyramid pose. So you're bringing the forehead down towards the shin and then lift the arms. If that is a bit of a challenge for the balance, release the hands. You can always use your blocks and press into your blocks. Still get that wonderful stretch through the back of the thigh. So inhale. Exhale, keep reaching the arms up and away. Inhale. As you exhale, release and take it back round into your warrior two. I want you to take one of your blocks and place it on the tallest side in front of your mat. So now you're reaching forwards and we're going to take it into our Ardha Chandrasana. I'm coming over. I'll come back to the screen in a moment. So we're here. You've got your block. You're in your, opening your chest in your warrior two. And then inhale. As you exhale, start to transfer the weight onto that front foot. Hold on to your block. Lift through the back leg. You can take the level any way you would like to. Try and lift the leg level with the hip and then reaching up through that arm as well. Opening the chest. And then the true test is to release the block and open out here. Inhale. Yay. And then when you feel you have produced your your Ardha Chandrasana effectively, you can take it back down into your warrior two. Wonderful. Ooh, lovely. I feel I need to do it again here for the screen. Sorry, the screen. So reaching up, I think the key is to kind of get your balance, look down, but then just take your weight off that block. So reaching out through the chest. You can even turn the top of the foot up towards the ceiling, up towards the sky, and then opening out through the chest. I'm not going to take the gaze this time. I will fall. Wonderful. Such a lovely balance for the strength of that supporting leg, the knees, the hips, the ankles. And when you feel ready, bring yourself back down, then step to the front of the mat. Roll the shoulders. And let's open up the hips here. Let's take it into a nice wide forward fold. So stepping down, doesn't matter which way you step. Inhale, lift. Taking the hands to the hips. Point the toes forwards and exhale, start to fold. Reach the crown of the head forwards. So really reaching and then pressing back through the heels. Exhale the hands down and fold yourself in, drawing the crown of the head down. You may even want to heel toe the feet away a little bit more as you take a deeper stretch. Inhale. Exhale, keep drawing the crown down to the mat. You can even turn the fingers the other way, so facing the opposite direction, and pull the elbows in. Inhale. As you exhale, turn the hands round if you did turn them. Bring yourself up, bend the knees, roll yourself up nice and gradually, and then step to the front of the mat. Wonderful. And let's roll through the other side. So, inhale. As you exhale, floating down through your swan dive. Inhale, half Uttanasana. The fingers to your mat or hands to shins. Exhale. Step back into your plank. Come on to the elbows. It is hurting the wrist. We've done quite a bit through the planks today. Inhale, lift. Exhale, taking it through your chaturanga or drop the knees, chin and chest. Inhale through to the up dog or keep the thighs down for your cobra. Inhale. Exhale back onto the knees or over the toes, lifting up into your downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. On that exhale, lift the hips, stretch the heels, reach the chest through towards the thighs. And then inhale, the left leg up this time. Squeeze the heel down to the mat and squeeze the other heel up. Inhale. As you exhale, float the knee down, bring that foot in between the hands. And then build your way up to your high lunge. So either dropping that back knee and reaching up or coming all the way up. Lovely. Strong in here this morning, that's lovely. Inhale. As you exhale, turn on the inside edge of that back foot, reaching forward, opening the chest. Remember using that mat, your mat as a guide for where your shoulders and arms should be. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the back hand, lift up through that left arm. Exhale back. Keep reaching forward to the knee. And then release that back hand into parallel. Inhale. As you exhale, release that front heel. Pressing into that toe if that feels good. Inhale. Lower the heel, reach back out into your warrior. Stretch the front knee. Inhale, lift. Heel toe the back foot in ever so slightly. Reach forward and then start to come into your Trikonasana. And again, use your block if you wish. So pressing that hand onto the block, opening the chest. Lovely. So trying to align through. Keep going forward the other way. That way, that's it. Do here. No, it's okay. You've done that leg. Don't do that one again. There you go. You go here. That's it. So taking the back of the hand inside the shin or using that block. Really feeling that stretch on the hamstring on the inside of the thigh. Inhale. As you exhale, bring yourself back up again. So you're opening up here. Take the hands round, clasp the hands, lift the chest, heel toe the back foot in, and then start to bring the toes round as you bring the hips round. That back toe starting to point up towards the top corner of the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale to come forward into pyramid. This is lovely, strong hamstring stretch. Lift through the arms, or you can take the hands either side of the front foot onto blocks or onto the mat if you want to steady yourself. Inhale. Keep lifting if you are having that bind behind. Exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, bring yourself up. Roll the hands back round and take the toe out. Take yourself back into your warrior two. Make sure you have your block positioned. Open the arms, looking forward. Inhale. On the exhale, start transferring that weight, lifting through that right leg, taking the hand onto the block, opening that right arm, and then just starting to rotate that hip just slightly. So you're bringing the top of the foot up towards the sky with that lifted leg. Inhale. Take your gaze, if that feels good, away from the ground. Keep opening through the chest. Ooh. You might find you're completely different on one side to the other. You can release that hand, opening through the chest. Focus, breathe. And when you feel ready, bend through that front knee, release and take it back into your warrior. Ooh. Pressing down. You want to go for it again, maybe did it twice last time. Have a little go, you're like, no. It's quite nice because you've got muscle memory, so your muscles will feel that movement again. Keep opening up or losing your balance like me. Wonderful. Such focus, such concentration. So good for that supporting leg. Really working and pulling that core in as well. Have a little walk through the feet, pad through the feet. Marvelous. Like, what did you do this morning? Well, we sit on one leg like this for ages. Stepping out the other side, maybe. We're going to take a nice goddess pose. So bringing the heels in. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, start to bend through the knees. Keep the hands to your heart center, your Anjali Mudra. You're taking to goddess. Oh, it's quite nice. Have a little rock. Let's cactus the arms. You're opening out, taking your elbows in line with your shoulders. Inhale to lift. Lovely. And then just taking one hand, you take your right hand over to the opposite hip. Reach over with the left hand. Try and keep the knees out towards the little toes. Inhale, open as you exhale. Inhale. And then roll to the other side. Lovely. Opening up that top shoulder. Keep bending, drawing the tailbone down. Inhale. And exhale. Open the arms. Reaching up. And then step to the front of the mat. Lovely. Okay. On the front of the mat. Take a nice rock. And then we're going to cross one leg behind the other. Bring yourself down to seated and just see whether you can not put anything onto the mat. Bring yourself down. Oh, lovely. And as I said before, we're going to have a little go with our cow face arms again, but this time with the knees as well. So it's a bit tricky. So take your right foot and bring your right heel to your hip. And then bring the other leg over. But then just start to separate the feet, trying to get the ankles and the feet in line. So bring the knees one on top of the other. It's a tricky one. And these are almost like your cow ears for some reason, not quite sure why. So lifting up, trying to level up the knees. Inhale, lift. And then keep that strap handy if you wish to use your strap. So bringing the sides of the feet down. You've got your knees, that's it. So bring the sides of the feet down, that's it. It's really tough one because we've had the hips out. Now we're bringing the hips in, okay? So it is quite tricky. So you're bringing the sides of the feet down, the outside edges of the feet down. So you have your left leg over, reach up to the right arm and place that right hand inside the back. Take the left hand round. Yeah, still not there. See whether you can. Oh, just about touching. See if that feels any different. If that is tricky on the legs, just come off. Leave the legs. Yeah, just leave the legs. You can even sit in your Sukhasana or stretching forward. Stretch forwards with the arms. There's no, okay. So inhale, exhale. Wonderful. Use the strap if you wish. Opening the chest. Lovely. Inhale. And then release the arms. Now, we've got a bit of a fancy way of changing the legs over if you wish to. You can either change them over, sitting down, or press into the heels, into the feet. Turn around. And you're back down the opposite way. Oh, that'll. Bit of a party piece for you there. So straight, taking that knee out, taking your hips level, feet level, trying to bring the knees on one on top of the other, or just stretching the legs out or taking your Sukhasana. This is it. We're all totally different on one side of the body to the other. Ooh. So if you do feel that find this pose is a bit of a challenge for you, tight hips or tight quadriceps, maybe sit like this a little bit at home, watching the telly at night. So this time, reaching up to the left, taking back with that right, and starting that movement from the shoulders. You can really start to hopefully make connection. Inhale, open, lifting, lifting, lifting. Wonderful. Seeing how you feel. Just listen to the body, noticing different sides of the body. Inhale, lift, open up through the elbows, so reaching the elbows back. And use that Ujjayi breath. And then inhale and exhale to release. Ooh. And then taking the legs off. Lovely. Just taking a nice, we'll take our butterfly again. Inhale to lift, squeezing down. Lifting through the spine and taking that fold. So either keeping the elbows in and just folding to that top of the spine, or bringing the elbows in front of the shins, and you might be able to take a little bit of a deeper stretch. Squeeze the knees down, reaching those knees towards the mat. Inhale and exhale. And then inhale. Breathe yourself up as you exhale. And then help your knees in. Lovely. Okay then, so let's take our Navasana. So turning to the, well, turn to the side. Turn through to the side. And just holding on behind the back of the knees. If you want to use your strap, go for it. We'll do it a couple of times. You could do with a strap and then without. So you do want to use your strap, taking it round the soles of the feet, rolling it into the hands. Inhale to lift, reach the chest through. This might be enough here for you. If you want to stay here, stay here. Inhale, exhale, taking the legs nice and straight. Reach the chest through, shoulders back. Pull the core in, so pull that belly button towards the spine to support you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And release as you exhale. Do it again. You can either use a strap or take the strap away. We've worked quite into back. We've done quite a few back bends and forward folds. We've worked the muscles here. So when people say the core, they think of abs. That's all they think about is your abdominals. But it's not. You've got a core set all around you. You've got your obliques. You have your erector spinae muscles. Everything all around here needs working. So work through the abdominals with our boat pose on Navasana. We have worked through the back as well to support the self. So inhale, exhale away. Inhale, and then exhale, reaching the arms up, reach the shoulders and the chest through. Take a couple of rounds here. So exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Lovely. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And release. Ooh, lovely. And then curve to the spine and take a nice roll down on the mat. Lovely. And let's just reach through our bridge pose. So having the heels onto the ground, just tickle the back of the heels, pressing the palms into your mat. As you inhale, lift the hips. And then as your hips are so high and lifted, start to roll the shoulder blades in, bring the shoulders together, clasp the hands underneath you, and then reach the hands down the mat, lift the hips, keep reaching, 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 pressing the shoulders into the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, release the hands, press them into the mat, and roll yourself down steadily. Ooh. Let's take one more of those. So inhale and lift for your bridge pose. Squeezing the buttocks, squeezing the thighs, taking the hands clasped, walking the shoulder blades in. Inhale to lift. Keep lifting, lifting, lifting. As you exhale, taking the hands down to the mat, and then roll yourself down. Lovely. And then just breathing the knees into the chest. Give them a nice hug, maybe a little roll around the base of the spine. So just massaging, take the roll one way and take the roll in the other direction. Lovely. And then just taking the feet as wide as the mat, just take your windscreen wiper knees. So just rolling out one side, pressing the shoulders into the mat. Inhale the knees up, exhale the knees over. So just rolling from one side of the foot to the other. Inhale up, exhale. Lovely one, this one, for just loosening the hips. So if ever you do a lot of exercise or jogging or cycling, something like this is lovely afterwards, just maneuvering around the hips. Excellent. And then lift the knees, so level with the hips. Inhale. And then exhale, taking the knees out to one side. And just take a glance over the opposite shoulder. And either stay here or release that top leg. You can even take your peace fingers around the big toe, your Padangusthasana, and just reaching out, increasing, lengthening the leg, re-lengthen that stretch. Inhale. As you exhale, release the toe, breathe the knees up, exhale the knees over, pressing both shoulder blades into the mat and take your gaze over your right shoulder. And then release that top leg if you wish to, and take your Padangusthasana. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, release the toes, exhale, breathe yourself back up. And then you can come to relax. So stretch the legs all the way down the mat. Turn the palms up to the sky. And this is where you can just switch off for a moment. So just allow the feet to naturally flop out to the side. Relax the abdomen. So nice and soft through that area. And just relax the feet. Feel the heels just sinking into the ground. Turn the palms up to the sky. Have a nice gap between your arms and your body, space and the armpits. Just have that gap and just resting the back of the hands into the mat. You may wish to take a nice deep breath in and just let it out through the mouth or the nose with force. And again, inhale, exhale. And then just allow the breath to become nice and natural, nice and soft. take your attention to your lower body, to your feet, your heels, the arches of your feet, your ankles. Just feel them nice and soft. Your calves and shins. Just relax the knees. Just allow the tension just to come away. And the thighs, the hips. And just feel that gentle rise and fall of the abdomen. Relax the chest, the shoulders. Feel that relaxation continue all the way down your arms, backs of the arms and the elbows, the forearms, the backs of the hands and the knuckles. And just feel each and every one of your fingertips and your thumbs just relaxing. And then relax through the chest, the neck, and the jaw. Relax the facial muscles. But just allow the face to become soft. Taking tension away from that space in between the eyebrows, all across the forehead. And just enjoy the silence and the stillness. And now start to deepen the breath. Start to bring some movement back into your fingers and your toes. And bring the feet together. Stretch through the legs. Bring the arms up and over the head. Reach to the arms. Take that full body stretch. Inhale, and as you exhale, just bring one knee in and then the other knee in. Take a nice little rock from side to side. Keep relaxing through the shoulders and the jaw and the eyes. When you feel ready, take a nice roll onto the right side. And maybe just cradle a hand around the head. And then in your own time, just press that top hand into the mat. Bring yourself up. Try to keep the eyes nice and soft. And then reaching up through the spine. Bring yourself into a seated pose. Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale all the way up the body, up towards the rib cage, the shoulders. Exhale back down, gently pulling the navel to the spine. And again, inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Take the hands to the heart center. And just feel this stillness and this silence. And just capture this moment. Maybe take this moment with you through your week. It's always so busy at times. And maybe when it is really busy and hectic, just bring yourself back to this feeling. Blink the eyes open. Namaste. Oh, have a lovely day. Oh, thank you. Oh.